Hear me out. Before we get into the depths of this video, I just want to say I am not insane, okay? I really am not insane. Games Workshop are putting out secret evidence, okay, to allude to a release which really not a lot of people are connecting the dots to. But I am connecting the dots because I'm out here in the rumourverse and it's all starting to make sense. And what I mean by it's all starting to make sense is that the Angels of Death are coming. And for those of you wondering what the hell I mean by the Angels of Death are coming, I'm going to hint back to some rumours that we spoke about probably a few months ago on the channel. Apparently, there is a book coming that is titled The Angels of Death. Now, for reference to people who don't know what that means, back in 2nd edition, there was also a book titled called The Angels of Death. What that book was, it was a codex that featured 2 chapters. If I recall correctly, I think it's the only codex that has ever done this. Like, it's actually had 2 different chapters inside of the same book. Those chapters were the Dark Angels and the Blood Angels, 2 of the big heavy hitters in Warhammer 40,000, probably even bigger now in the current edition and in the current lore. Now, the first bit of evidence which connects to this book, obviously, the book is a rumour in itself, okay? And I really should have said at the start of this video, these are all rumours. Of course, I'll say the same thing. Rumours are rumours, they're not facts until Games Workshop says they're factual, right? So please take that on board. But then again, I am down with this conspiracy. Is it a conspiracy theory? If you know you're right, I'm not too sure. I'm not insane, trust me, right? So the thing that connects to this book is that apparently next year, 2 of the big releases, or should I say some of the big releases that we're getting, are new character models. Just like what we got with the Psychic Awakening, we're going to get that again with this new Arcs of Omen. By the way, I'm going to be talking a lot about Arcs of Omen this week. Tomorrow's video is all about the upcoming stuff. But apparently, we're going to get new characters with the new Arcs of Omen, okay? And it's rumoured that 2 of the big characters in this new Arcs of Omen storyline who are potentially getting these new models, one is Azrael, the chapter master of the Dark Angels, and the other is Dante, the chapter master of the Blood Angels. So, what we have is a rumoured book called Angels of Death that featured the Blood Angels and the Dark Angels, and now we have a rumor, right, saying the 2 chapter master models are also being remade before this edition is out. Those 2 chapters both feature in this Angels of Death codex book. Now, I hope you're still with me, because this is where it starts to get very conspicuous, okay? There's just too many connections on this front. So the other day, Games Workshop released a brand new trailer for the new Christmas model. It's the, was it Goth Rocker? This is cool, it was fantastic, awesome Christmas song, but there's one thing that stood out in that video. When the Space Marine scene happened and they were deploying to the planet, I'll put it in the background right now, right? When deploying to the planet, the drop pods were both Blood Angels and Dark Angels. When the drop pods landed, it was Blood Angels and Dark Angels, right? And you're probably wondering, so it's just 2 chapters, Valrak. You know, one's Blood Angels, one's Dark Angels. But when you take into reference the Angels of Death Codex, right? When you take into reference about the new Azrael and new Dante chapter master model, and then you're getting animations of the Blood Angels and Dark Angels taking part, everything works in hand in Games Workshop. And I personally believe when all this eventually happens, because I believe this is happening, there's also going to be an animation dedicated to the Angels of Death with Bolt and Chainsaw, and they're going to tell a story. And this is just a reference of the artist working on that animation and adding it to this, you know, Christmas storyline. I know one of the suggestions I said on Discord said, well, Valrak, basically Dark Angels and Blood Angels, aren't they Christmas colors? No! They are not, okay? This is nothing to do with Christmas. This hole goes deep, okay? It goes very, very deep. Games Workshop are leading the breadcrumbs for us, and I'm the only one who's following it. And I feel like I'm insane. And I'm not insane. I'm bringing you the truth. All I ever wanted was the truth. Now, when it comes to this Angels of Death book, I'll hold my hands up. I literally have no idea what this could mean in terms of content, because we've been told off Games Workshop that Arcs of Omen are not going to have rules inside their book, like the Psychic Awakening, where it had, like, you know, new Imperial Fist rules, it had new Sisters rules. Apparently that's not happening with Arcs of Omen. So if this book is released as part of the Arcs of Omen series, then I can't see any new Blood Angels or Dark Angels rules in there, because Games Workshop has said that's not happening. But this wouldn't be the first time Games Workshop have gone back on their word. Remember when 8th edition was supposed to have a lot less books, and it ended up carrying a library with you? But who bloody knows, right? All I know, right, and I know this deep down inside, that we're definitely getting a new Azrael. We're definitely getting a new Dante. Hell, we're getting a brand new Lionel Johnson. Sorry, I had to bring him up in the video because I always have to do that, right? This is all happening, right? Please trust me, okay? This is all happening, and Games Workshop are putting it out there. They're cheekily teasing us, but no one is like just coming together and seeing this in front of themselves. But it is happening. It really, really is happening. I'm super excited for next year. Yes, we have the preview show this week, which again, I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow with all the apparent stuff, what I think that's coming and everything like that. I think we'll start seeing hints about next year in that show. I think towards Christmas, we're going to start seeing even bigger hints about what's coming next year. And of course, when next year arrives, because we always get like a New Year preview show, it's New Year's Day preview show or something like that, we're going to start seeing some really, really big stuff. And then in April for Warhammer Fest, don't forget, this is a 3-day Warhammer Fest, okay? We haven't had a Warhammer Fest in, what, 3 to 4 years, ever since, you know, Nurgle's Plague hit. So this is going to be a big one. And this is where the big announcements are going to happen. I actually do predict Old World and, you know, 10th edition and Primarchs and all the literal mad stuff that you can expect, because it's going to be absolutely huge. On that note, I'm probably going to go lie down and get a cold shower because I've excited myself too much. Am I mad? I'm not mad, right? I'm surely, like, I'm the only sane person here at this moment in time, and it's just so frustrating that no one else can see what I can see. So hopefully I'm bringing this before you now, and you can join me on this path of the righteous, and we can show everyone the truth. Bring everyone the truth and show them their wrongs. That's enough waffling from me, as always. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below, and we can have a nice little talk down there, as we always do. See you now. Have a great day, and bye-bye.